Bonjour to welcome back to our channel. We continue our Journées du Patrimoine, and this time we are taking you to Palais Diana. So, on y va.
Today we find ourselves in one of the exceptional classical examples of the modern architecture movement in Paris, Palais Diana.
If you haven't seen our episodes on layout, we recommend you do, because today we are exploring the monumental work of the architect who was in charge of rebuilding the Norman city, and his name is Auguste Perret.
Concrete and Perret are inseparable, and Palais Diana is the perfect example of the architect genius on the use of this material.
Constructed between 1939 and 1946, this Grand Palace was initially meant for Musée des Travaux Publics, a museum where public works such as bridges and other maquettes of urbanization would be displayed.
Palais Diana may look less monumental than the palaces surrounding it, Palais de Tokyo and Palais de Chaillot, but it is a true chef-d'œuvre.
Starting with its location, the elevation difference between the northern and the southern facade is 4 meters, yet when you are there, you don't notice it.
This is largely thanks to the rotunda, which forms the main entrance and visually straightens out the terrain. Upon entering, visitors are met with a grandiose salle hypostyle.
With its 18 meters width and 60 meters length, this grand hall is used for exhibitions.
Thanks to the series of grand windows on both sides and the 2 rows of 10 truncated fluted columns, meaning they are thinner at the base and wider at the top, the space is washed with light, allowing the ceiling to feel completely weightless, as if hovering above you.
As for the material, the concrete is shown in all of its technical and aesthetic splendor.
Perret believed that this chiseled concrete was more beautiful than the stone traditionally used in the region.
Not only could it be molded into any form and reinforced with iron, but it could also be visually modified in a multitude of ways.
Here, for example, concrete is presented in different tones, a visual play purposely highlighted by Perret.
And thanks to its incredible strength, grand volume of light is allowed to pierce the building, while keeping the walls and the ceilings at bay.
By 1959, Palais Diana became the seat of Conseil économique, social et environnemental, an economic, societal and environmental council.
The Grand Amphitheatre room, with a diameter of 25 meters, was initially meant to accommodate conferences with film screenings.
Today, however, it's occupied by the 175 members of the council. 180 additional places are allocated to the public and the press. 10 of those places are accessible to the people with reduced mobility.
3 grand tapestries from the Gobelin factory grace the wall above the tribune of the president of the council.
The ceiling features a double dome with windows in between that allow natural light pierce the space and then descend via the glass cobblestones installed in the inner dome.
And finally, we come to the monumental staircase that is a true highlight of this building for us.
With its double revolution in the shape of a horseshoe, it reminds us of the main horseshoe staircase at the Château de Fontainebleau, but with a modern twist.
Through its finesse and curvature, Perret demonstrates the excellence of concrete and its properties to deliver weightless, yet exceptionally strong structure.
We spent several hours roaming around and exploring this building, its upper floors, and even went up to the roof to snap a few photos with La Tour Eiffel.
The views from here are fantastic and we couldn't miss the opportunity.
By the way, if you're going to be in Paris on 18th of December, a free guided visit is organized by the council at 10 o'clock.
Check the link in the description of this video, as you need to register with them in advance.
After all, this place is one of a kind and we highly recommend you pass by if you're here.
I may appear like a fan of Auguste Perret. Possibly to a certain degree I am, because he took the style that I normally don't like and he created something really beautiful and modern for his time. I absolutely love the way he worked with the material. I love that he paid attention to, taking what we've learned in the past as architecture and translating it into the modern and what we have today. I absolutely love it, so highly recommended to come and visit this. I'm not sure if it's open for visits all the time, so you gotta check it on their website. We're gonna put it below, and just double check if they do visits, because here they also do the events. I've been here for an event many years ago for a Miu Miu fashion show, so that's a different thing, but it's a beautiful building. If you are into architecture, especially 20th century architecture, it's a place to go to and definitely see. So we're just trying to find somewhere to sit down and have coffee and maybe something to eat because we are super tired. I was looking at the footage and I was just telling Sinan that apparently we look really tired, and I'm like, why are we looking so tired?
Because we've been doing so much
This week. Yes, we've been busy Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So 4 days in a row we've been filming.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's why we look like this. That's why I'm hiding behind glasses most of the time. But it's not every time I wear glasses that I hide. No, it's just the sun. Yeah.